What we're talking about tonight is a presidential election, and there is a difference between a political figure and a political leader. Barack Obama is a tremendous political figure. He represents a lot for a lot of people. He's energized the youth of this country, which is to his great credit. He's done a lot with the figureship he's been provided with, but he's distinctly not a leader. And when we are discussing who deserves to be the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, we have to go beyond door-to-door politics. We need to go beyond cooking every night in your house. You have to go beyond normal life and look at who is a transcendent leader and who can lead our country in and through some of the greatest crises we've ever faced. One of these crises is the economic crisis. We've seen home values plummet. People have lost their savings in the stock market. We've had problems dealing with things from the subprime mortgage markets to financial markets to unemployment. John McCain has substantive and leadership bold priorities on these economic issues. His home program will replace mortgages with high adjustable rates with low fixed rates, something that he came out in a debate and advocated in the second debate. He's proposed eliminating the alternative minimum tax altogether, lowering the corporate tax to encourage job creation in the United States, and reforming the government so that we don't have to deal with continued government waste that wastes the resources of our country. Senator Obama says a lot, but the fact is he's got $143,000 in campaign donations from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, third most in the United States Senate, despite the fact that he doesn't even serve on the Finance Committee. He's proposing the largest tax increase in history under his economic plan, which I've already explained to you tonight, lies when it tells you that 95% of American families will not be affected by a tax increase. There's a lot to be said for words, but there's much more to be said for actions, and unfortunately on the economy, Senator Obama's actions don't back up his words. The same is true in foreign policy. We face unprecedented challenges on a global scale. Senator McCain has the experience to deal with it and the judgment. He was right on the surge. The surge has worked, something that Senator Obama refuses to acknowledge. He wants to refocus our efforts on Afghanistan to ensure that we win the conflict there. He wants to engage in sensible discussions with world leaders of both our allies and our enemies across the world. Senator Obama gives you lots of happy words, but his naivety shows through in the policies he proposes, unfortunately. Energy is another issue where Senator McCain has proposed a Lexington project, tax cuts, lots of leadership and bold ideas on this issue that will lead us past the issues of climate change. Senator Obama is a latecomer to all of this, formerly opposing nuclear energy. He has the wrong priorities and he's shown a failure to take on the ethanol subsidies. Senator McCain is a different kind of Republican, on climate change, on immigration, on bipartisan campaign finance reform, on earmarks. He's a different kind of Republican, but he's the kind of leader that we need now.